Good morning, everybody. We have three beautiful interconnected readings today. If you try hard enough, then you will see a common point, certain common themes rather, and they point to a very important facet of our daily existence. So, pwede nating bigyan ng tematika, mga paksa ang mga pagbasa. Ang una ay ang tamang pagtingin, seeing. It's not just seeing but seeing rightly. Seeing truly, seeing fully. Ang ikalawa, the second has to do with self-awareness. When you really see objective reality for what it is, part of that reality is about us, about you and me, about what you don't see. The reality being that our eyes see everything outside of us, but our eyes cannot see into our own eyes. And so the Lord was making a funny remark. How can a blind man lead another blind man? And he was not being facetious about it. He was a little bit making fun of something so obvious. And then the third theme that we can talk about has to do with fruits. You will see a good tree by the fruit it bears. A healthy tree, he says, doesn't bear bad fruit. Now, a fourth that we can pick from all three themes might be expressed in this way. When you talk about goodness, goodness comes in a package. It is goodness from within. It is goodness from without. Therefore, how can we be truly good? You've got to see the truth outside of you. But we also need the truth inside of us. Okay, so let me break that down. The reality is that we see, or rather we look at the image. This is the reason why in the run-up towards the elections, everybody describes himself as makabayan, makadiyos, makatao. Yung isa mabait daw siya. Yung iba mapagkalinga, malasakit. Yan ang image. But what you see is not what you get. And therefore there is a clash between what we proclaim our image is. Matulungin, malasakit, mapagkalinga, mapangalaga. Iyan ang nasa mga tarpaulin sa SLEX. Iyan ang mga tarpaulin sa buong Pilipinas. So, alam nyo na kung sino ang gumastos ng malaki kasi kahit kayo pumunta sa Maasin, sa Zamboanga, sa Sulo, sa Hulo, sa up north, ang makikita nyo ay parehong mga mukha. They spent more than $1 billion para lamang sa tarpaulin. This is what you call image. We human beings are limited, and this is exactly why we come to Mass Sunday in, Sunday out. Because even us priests, bishops, even the Pope, we do need to pray every day. We do need to read scriptures every day. We do need to come to quiet every day and reflect on what's happening around us in our country and in the world. And sometimes, like in my case, I grow despondent. I feel my energy being taken away from me by the so many disturbing things happening. But then I will have to give myself a little bit of pat on the back, knowing that what I see may not be the full reality. I may not be seeing truly. I may not be seeing fully, because the gospel applies to me and to your pastors, and it applies to the Holy Father too. So, be that as it may, I maintain what I just said. Ang nakikita natin ay imahen, hindi ang katotohanan. We see the image of a wonderful leader, the image of caring presidents and senators and congressmen who only want to do good for their constituents. But last thing I heard, bilangin nyo ang mga congressman na mayroong construction companies. It is the best way to make money. Be a congressman and then make a construction company. Therefore, lahat ng mga kalyeng ginagawa sa buong Pilipinas na hawak mo sa iyong poder, iyan ang source mo ng iyong ayuda at pagtulong sa kapwa. Daw. Okay, so that's number one. We see image, not the full reality. Second, the reality is that we focus on the packaging, not necessarily the content. I'll give some worldly, earthly examples. Many years ago, when one of my trips to Jersey City in New Jersey, there is a Filipino store there. May tindang mga sotanghon. Ang sotanghon natin, mas maganda kaysa sotanghon na gawa sa Thailand nung araw. Okay. Mas masarap, mas madaling iluto, and so on. Yun nga lang, ang sotanghon natin nakabalot sa abante. Walang packaging. Yung sotanghon, vermicelli, I'm talking about vermicelli. The vermicelli made in Thailand are packed in vacuum packaging. Vacuum-packed containers, plastic. Mahal ang packaging. Isa pa, in one of my trips in Japan, I saw barquillos. Barquillos yata ang tawag doon, yung parang apa, no? Nagawa sa Iloilo. Yung barquillos na gawa dito sa atin, nakabalot sa plastic na akala may pambalot din ng tsinelas. Okay. Pero ang barquillos na ginaya ng Japan ay individually wrapped. The packaging carries it. And therefore, which do you think will the Japanese buy? It's that one that is wrapped beautifully, individually, at yung nakabalot na tulad ng balot ng tsinelas, pansipit ang tawag namin sa Cavite, pansipit, ay hindi nabibili. We focus on the packaging. So pagka ang packaging ng mga politiko ay mabait, si Camilo o whoever that is, o matulungin at malasakit, si Bongga Kaday, yan ang packaging. And then we lose sight of the bigger picture. We focus on the packaging and not necessarily the content. And then the third lesson, ano ba ang kabuuan na ating pinag-uusapan dito? Sa unang pagbasa, narinig natin, sinabi ni Sirach, he talked about three earthly realities: panala, paso, at saka prutas. Sabi niya, bago ka magsalita, isipin mo yung pansala, sieve, colander. Alam niyo yan. Bakit? Tuwing tayo magsasalita, lumulusot yung mga pino at magagandang buhangin at naiiwan ang mga dawag at ang mga maliliit na bato na maitim na batong madumi. Paso, paano nagawa ang paso? Yan ay nagdaan sa apoy, nagdaan sa init, pinaikot, hinulma, pinaghirapan. Nakikita natin ang kagandahan pero hindi natin nakikita ang pinagmulang hirap ng paso. Prutas, ang sabi ni Sirach, ang prutas ay tanda. Kung masarap ang prutas, ibig sabihin maganda ang pinanggalingan. Maganda ang buena pamilya. Pagka ang bata ay suwail, sutil, at hindi marunong magpasalamat, take that back to the family. Hindi naturuan ng tama. What totality are we talking about? There is a saying from business gurus. Leaders have to talk the talk. But leaders who are really good leaders also have to walk the walk. And now here comes now the gospel. Can a blind person guide a blind person? Will not both fall into the pit? No disciple is superior to the teacher. And then the most damning thing that the Lord says to us, to me and to you today. Bakit mo napapansin ang kulaba sa mata ng kapwa at hindi mo nakikita ang troso sa mata mo? This is not just facetious. This is not just funny. It is a serious reminder for you and me. When we focus on the packaging, we focus on the outside. And so nakikita natin, ay yung chismosang kapitbahay ko. Hindi natin nakikita na tayo rin ay chismoso. Hindi natin nakikita na tayo rin ay mayroong muta sa mata. Ang nakikita natin ay yung kulaba sa mata ng kapwa. This is what we need to grapple with. When totality that we are talking of means goodness coming from a package, goodness coming from a totality, coming from the whole, then when we see good fruits, let's look at the tree. When we see bad fruits, then let's look at the tree. Why do we see so much corruption? We are one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Then let's look back at the tree. Let's look back at the system, our political system. When there is so much uncaring and unconcern at kanya-kanya system sa ating parokya, then let's look at our pastors. Are our pastors leading us towards the true, the good, and the beautiful? Or are we just focused on constructing buildings and beautification projects? This concerns me, and this concerns you. So, if I may summarize once more the three readings. In the first reading, Sirach says, speech and character are related. Yung away nung isang araw sa Oval Office sa Amerika, nakita niyo magsigawan. It didn't come from nowhere. It came from within. And therefore, Sirach is right. Speech and character are interrelated. The image of sieves and pots and fruits. So, what is coming out is also related to what is coming from within. And in the second reading, there is something hopeful here. St. Paul talks about another symbol, bubuyog na walang kamandag, a stingless bee. I think he's trying also to catch the attention of his listeners and his readers. Bakit? Saan ka nakakita ng bubuyog na walang kamandag? Di ba? Pero ito ang palatandaan at ang imahe na sinasabi ng Panginoon na siyang dapat magbigay ng pag-asa sa atin, na nanghihinawa, nagsasawa at nawawalan ng pag-asa sa dami ng problema ng mundo at ng ating bayan. And what is that? He talks about the resurrection of Christ. At ano ang sinabi niya? Where, O death, is your sting? Parang tinatanong niya, nasan bubuyog ang iyong kamandag? Nasaan ang kamandag ng kamatayan? Nasaan ang kamandag ng pagkabigo? Pagka tayo pinanghahawakan natin ang tunay na pakikipagniig sa Diyos ng buhay at sa Diyos na buhay, ang tanong ni San Pablo ay tanong din natin, where, O death, is your victory? This is the full meaning of life. And when we talk about the full meaning of life, then we have to admit the reality that we cannot accept. The reality that sickness, death, suffering, pain are all part and parcel of our human existence. Yan ang bayad natin sa kasalanan. At lahat tayo may bahid ng kasalanan. Pero ang kamandag ng kamatayan, iyan ang tinanggal ng muling pagkabuhay ng Panginoon. Kaya, bagamat tayo medyo tinamaan ng konti sa mga sinasabi dito sa Ebanghelyo, brother, let me remove that splinter in your eye when you do not even notice the wooden beam in your own eye. And the Lord calls us for who we are, you hypocrite. Mapagbalat kayo. Mga mapagbalat kayo. Remove the wooden beam from your eye first, and then you will see clearly to remove the splinter in your brother's eye. I end from my point of view as a counselor, from counseling psychology. According to Carl Jung was a neo-Freudian. His master was Freud, but he veered away from the deterministic tendency of Freud, and he did his own, and he was open to spirituality. He talked about a very important concept, shadows. Meron dalawang uri ng shadows, sabi niya, positive shadow and negative shadow. What are positive shadows? Positive shadows are those traits inside us that we like about us. And that is why whatever you like in yourself, you see in others. So like begets like. Yung mahilig uminom, nakikita ang mga tumador. Yung mahilig kumain, alam nila kung sino ang may betchin sa bibig. Yung foodies, ang tawag ngayon sa social media. Pero yan ang positive shadow. You find the good things that you already know you have in yourself. But there is a worse part, and that is our negative shadow. Yan ang bagay na hindi natin tinatanggap sa ating sarili. Yan ang mga bagay na dinideny natin. Yan ang mga bagay na ayaw nating aminin. Kung kaya nakikita ang magnanakaw ay galit sa kapwa magnanakaw. That's his negative shadow. Kaya tama si Sirach, bago tayo magbintang, kumuha ko muna ng salamin. Dapat muna ako ng salamin. And then look at my eye. Because the biological fact is this, our eyes are very clear. We see everything outside of our eyes, but we cannot see our own eyes. Hindi natin kita ang muta natin. You need a mirror. And that mirror is what we just heard today, the 3 readings. It convicts me. It should convict you. It should rouse you into realization that but for the grace of God, go I.